Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the foundation of manifesting anything. We explore the principle of the law of assumption and how you can create the life you want. So whether you want to manifest abundance, love, or success, it all starts with understanding this one thing. One thing we know for sure, or one thing you should know, is that your reality is a result of your awareness of being, your consciousness. So if you want to shift states, if you want to go from this state to another state, you have to shift your consciousness. Okay? So how can we do that? You take your attention from your state of being to the state desired. You shift your focus from the person that you are to the person that you want to become and stay in that consciousness. Remember that your reality is just a shadow of your consciousness. So if you change your awareness of being within long enough, it will be expressed on the screen of space. Okay? Two must become one. So your awareness of being and your desire should be united, and you will express that version of yourself with the desire, right? 1 plus 1 equals 1. I don't know if you're understanding the logic here. 1 plus 1 equals 1. So we have your desire, right? That is seeking embodiment, right? If it's your desire, it means it's yours and you can have it, right? It's seeking its embodiment in you. So that's 1, and you are the other 1, right? So if you say 1 plus 1, we're saying the desire plus you, which is your awareness of being, equals you in the state desired. I don't know if it's making sense. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say, right? So your desire is in you, seeking embodiment. Now the desire must be united with your awareness of being to give it reality. For it to be expressed in this 3D world, you, which is your awareness of being, because you are I am, right? You are awareness plus the desire equals reality. So to shift, you simply have to unite yourself with the desire, okay? And you will express the reality that you want to express in this world. So don't be distracted with how it's going to happen. Because one thing you should know is that the physical realm is a delayed reaction of the invisible realm. So whatever that you're experiencing right now, it's a state that you occupied in the invisible. So for you to manifest whatever that you want to manifest, you have to occupy that state in the invisible for that state to be expressed on the screen of space. That's how it is. Again, the physical realm is just a shadow of the invisible. It's a delayed reaction of the invisible. So for you to change the physical, you have to change the invisible. So occupy the state of the wish fulfilled. Persist in that state. Live from that state. And the physical will change. The physical will reflect that you are in that state in the invisible. Okay, so let's say you want to manifest financial freedom. You have to shift your awareness from the version of self without the money to the version of self with the money. So your thoughts, your emotions, your self-talk, everything invisible should reflect that you are financially free. Now, when you persist in doing that, when you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and get to a point where you completely take that state in the invisible, that version of self will be expressed on the screen of space in the physical realm. So don't focus on the problems, focus on the solution. Put yourself in the state where you are the person that you want to be, where you have the things that you want to have. Persist in that state, live from that state, and that version of self will be expressed on the screen of space. So in your mind, the concept of self that you should accept is the concept that has the desire. You take a look at the desire, visualize the desire. Now, unite yourself with the desire. You are in the state where you have what you desire. You have it. right? Unite yourself with that state. You are in that state in here consciously. Live from that state, and it will be expressed on the screen of space. Okay, so the concept that you have to learn here is that for anything, for any state of life to be expressed on the screen of space, it has to be united with consciousness. So a desire is a state of life, right? It's a state. So for it to be expressed on the screen of space, it has to be united with consciousness. So if you are in a state of poverty or you have financial instability, right, it means that you have united your conscious of being with a state of financial instability. So if you want to shift your state, you have to leave behind this concept of financial instability. You have to leave behind the consciousness of being and focus and take your attention to the state desired, which is financial freedom. So by doing so, you are uniting yourself with the desire. You are uniting yourself with the state of financial freedom, and it will be expressed on the screen of space. That's why I was saying one, which is conscious of being, plus one, which is desire, equals one, which is called reality. This is one of the things that I actually understood from the law of assumption. This is just according to my own understanding, okay? So when you assume yourself to be in the state desired, you are not only shifting your consciousness from the version of self which you do not like to the version which you want to attract, but you also result in a change in your vibration. Because if you're thinking of yourself as someone in the state desired, not only does it affect your thoughts, it will affect your emotions, which will in turn affect your vibration. And if persisted on, that version of self will be expressed on the screen of space. So instead of you denying the desire, I'm not saying accept whatever desire that you have. Of course, there are certain desires that you should resist. But I'm saying if you want to go beyond where you are in life, right? You have a disease, or you are in poverty, or you don't have the financial freedom, you can change that state by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, by changing your state of consciousness, by embodying the nature of you in the desired state internally, so that that internal reality is reflected on the screen of space. So instead of you denying the desire, instead of you suppressing it, accept it and allow yourself to take the nature of you in the desired state internally. Your thoughts, your emotions, your self-talk, your actions should reflect that you are in the desired state, and that will be expressed on the screen of space.